and welcome to humid Georgia. So I just got through pumping the gas, and before I go, I thought this may be a good time to tell you guys about the program that I use while pumping the gas, and that is Upside. Now, I did put my referral, and it is an affiliate, so I would earn a small amount if you decide to use that link, and please do. And the reason why I'm even suggesting it, to be honest, is it helps. Okay, how it works is when you're paying for gas or buying food or um, any of the other services that their affiliate may have. If you use your Upside prior to purchasing the item, or some of the offers have barcodes, then you'll get money back. That basically sums it up. Now, it does have to be debit or credit, and a debit or credit that's on file with the app, and that is Upside, UPSIDE. Now, I just got some gas, not much, but I plan on doing a little bit of Ubering tonight, so that's the multiple streams of income portion, and I wanted to take you guys along with me. So let's go. All right, so just in case this is your first time visiting, welcome. My name is Takesha, and if this is not your first time visiting, welcome back. So I know I'm looking really rough, but that's really because it's very humid. And I've been doing some work outside today for our business, Legacy Contracting and Lawn Care. So you can imagine your girl's a bit tired, but we need to do some multiple income streams tonight. So gig work, it is what's happening. Okay. So this channel talks about home ownership, building multiple streams of income, i.e. gig work, contracting, and repair. And shall we? We're going to go for a ride. Now, right now, I do have my Uber on. And let's see, it's 8:35 p.m. here in Georgia. I'm trying to adjust my stand. If you can't see, it's so hot that literally the glue has started to melt on the windshield around the stand. Okay, talk about hot. But we're gonna make it work. Okay, so it's 8:35 p.m. and it is not dark just yet. I had to go out really quick. People here drive like an eclectic mix because recently Augusta has had a lot of newcomers from all over. We are the Cyber Command Center here in Georgia. I want to say for the United States, actually, because there were people that were living in other areas, Texas, DC, that have recently migrated to Augusta. So Cyber Command Center for the country has now been declared here in Augusta. Whoop, whoop. But with that brings a whole lot of different driving. Okay, so we got a lot of honk horners or horn honkers. And we got a lot of speed. I call them speed demons coming in from, bigger cities. Let's just say bigger cities. And that's the way they're used to driving. So these country bumpkins of Augusta, we're not used to that. All right, y'all. So what I'm doing currently, I am waiting for an Uber to come on. Right now, I'm doing one of the initiatives with Uber where they pay per hour instead of per order, which is why I'm actually doing some Ubering tonight. Can't leave free money on the table, right? Right? However, I am still trying to get an order. So I am riding through some of the hot spot areas to see if I can pick up an order or not. And if it's more like not, then yeah, no. What can you do? What can you do? All right, so it's a beautiful sunset in the rear. Do you see that? Oh Lord, look at this, y'all. We have a lot of bike riders. Unfortunately, sometimes they ride in the middle of the street, and this road has been one of those roads known for not being so friendly with pedestrians. Let's just put it like that. So if you're in the Augusta, Georgia area, please, y'all, slow down. And if you're not in Augusta, then if you come to Augusta and you would like to ride your bike, which I love riding bikes, y'all know that. If this is not your first time on the channel, but if you like riding bikes, then please ride them in a safe area. And a safe area is not down the middle of the street, because these people don't care. Okay? They don't care that you want a bike. They're trying to get somewhere, and they will drive accordingly, if you get my drift. All right, y'all. So right now what's happening is I've circled that entire area basically, and I just haven't been able to get anything. So I am heading to another area, and we're gonna see if this area here in Augusta gives me any luck. In the meantime, what's been going on with y'all? How is your week going? Because I know we're already in Wednesday night. So what's been going on with your week? Anyone have a hot day? Anyone do some yard work? Anybody? So just to let you know, I did want to be in the garden tonight, perhaps with a bonfire and watering my plants, but I'm out here doing some gig work because I don't have any excuse. My plants got plenty of rain between yesterday and today, and that's the good news, so the gardens are doing pretty good. I did a pumpkin patch this year for the first time, y'all. So I don't really know what I'm doing, but I watched some YouTube videos and it looked pretty simple. So I went and got some pumpkin seeds. I got some from the Dollar Tree, but I grew them. Okay, so I grew them with the seed pack, and the seedlings were doing really good while I was growing them inside. And then I put them outside and they all died, like it was too hot. So I went back to the Dollar Tree and all of the seeds were gone. So this was like maybe end of June. I went back to the Dollar Tree. All of the seeds were completely gone. Have you guys been experiencing that? Where like literally a month or two ago, you had no more seeds in the Dollar Trees or the dollar stores, period. That could be Family Dollar, that could be Dollar General. That was my experience. So what I did is I went to the big box store of Lowe's, and I got some. Had to put my hair down now that it's getting a little cooler, because I was so hot earlier, y'all. It was so hot. Welcome to Georgia. But anyways, so yeah, so I went and got some pumpkin seeds from Lowe's, and they had so many options, so I really didn't know what option to get. Wasn't quite sure. Hey, welcome, y'all, welcome. So I got some jack-o'-lanterns and a different breed. I can't remember the other breed. And I got some more corn, and I got some sunflowers that I all grew. Well, I grew all from seeds, and I made a little pumpkin patch. So let me know, guys, if you want to see the pumpkin patch on one of the other videos. So I do legacy farming videos as well, while I cover what's going on with our homestead. Last year, for the first time, we monetized our garden by going to a local vendor and selling our fruits and veggies. And this year we started, well, last year we started legacy farming, and this year we started mass producing a lot of other vegetables that I've never grown before, but it did decent, you know. It was just a really, really hot growing season here in Georgia. And when I say hot, I mean like it burnt my corn, y'all. This is the first time me growing corn also, by the way. And I was so excited. I gotta show y'all the corn. I was so excited that this corn was growing. I mean, it was getting like, I don't want to exaggerate, maybe like knee high, maybe waist high. And I could see the corn kernel turning from grass, so corn kernel to grass, and then grass to a little sprout, and then it grew a cob, basically, like corn on the cob. So it grew the cob, and it's in the process of growing the cob. So right now it's like a little baby cob, kernel, corn, whatever. But it's so hot that it burned and stopped producing right there where it was. So that's what's happening. It's that hot. All right, y'all, let me just show you what's going on. So right now it's a beautiful evening here in Augusta, Georgia, and I am riding around looking for a potential order. So I am doing some gig work tonight, and I am taking y'all along with me. Now, I know sometimes I couldn't believe that I wasn't getting, I couldn't believe that I wasn't getting anything. So I had to just double check. Bear with me, y'all. I had to double check. All right, so I am back. The next thing that I'm doing is I'm driving to a better location, and hopefully at another location we could get an order or two. You know what? I got an idea. Are y'all down for an idea? Now, just to let you know, I'm spontaneous. Sean is a lot more spontaneous than me, okay? But I'm spontaneous. So give me a second, and I'm gonna show you something. All right, y'all. You ready? You ready for the something I'm gonna show you? There's a beautiful spot here in Augusta, Georgia, and people don't often come here, but one time a year, and that's the Masters. But today, I'm gonna take you guys with me to a beautiful area here in Augusta. Look at this beautiful area, y'all. This is the Augusta, Georgia private airport. Look at this area. Y'all see the cars and the planes? Now, if you want to have a full off tour of the Augusta, Georgia Daniel Field Airport, let me know. Let me know. We might be able to make that happen, okay? For those tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. We just showed you the Augusta, Georgia private airport called Daniel. To see if we can get an Uber out here in beautiful Augusta, Georgia tonight. And it doesn't look like anything's happening, y'all. It doesn't look like anything is happening. Let me see if you guys, can you guys hear me, by the way? I hope all right, if y'all can hear me, and this is not your first time on the channel, we do something called red light parties. And that's a red light, y'all. Hey! We party at every red light. So if this is your first time on the Legacy Building, you're gonna get your step on. Hey! Country girl, and that's the fact. Down in the country, that's where they at. All right, y'all. I hope you dance with me. Down in the country. Why? Because why not? We dance at every red light. Okay, red light parties. All right, y'all. We back to the work day. All right, so we're doing some gig work. This is one of the spots that sometimes has some orders through, and it's Daniel Village here in Augusta, across the street from the airport, the private airport that is. And oh, we got a plane that's just landing, or is that plane leaving? Let me show y'all. So let's give y'all a tour. We're gonna go ahead and park. Hold on, we're gonna just park because they also do have the police department here. You know how that goes. But I don't want y'all to miss this. Do y'all see the plane? All right, you probably didn't see the plane. Like, do y'all see the plane? Like, no, I do not. I see stores. I see everything but the plane. Okay. All right, y'all. For those just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. So a plane just landed here at the Daniel Field Airport in Augusta, Georgia. It's a private airport here in Augusta, but the reason I'm here is I'm actually waiting for maybe an order. I'm doing some gig work, so there you go. My Uber is on, but nothing's pinging, y'all. Nothing's pinging. So maybe we'll just go for a nice little walk today. Anybody been for a walk today? It's been literally so hot that I haven't been able to go for a walk. Not outside, that is. Guys, let me ask you a question. Can somebody tell me, how do I look at the comments? How do I look at the comments, y'all? I appreciate all of your likes and your subscribes. Thank you so much. I'm going to figure out how I can look at your comments. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. Y'all, if this is your first time visiting, my name is Takesha. Hello. And I'm out here in the middle of the parking lot, but you know how that is. Every time you're out by yourself, somebody ends up coming and parks right by you. Isn't it ironic? Somebody came and literally just came by me. I'm in the middle of nowhere, y'all. I mean, I'm in the parking lot, but I'm so far from everybody. So it's kind of funny. But anywho, y'all tell me, please. How do I look at the comments? Oh, it's such a nice night. Look at this beautiful tree. Is this a dogwood? Somebody tell me. Is that a dogwood tree? It's such a pretty space over here. It's right across the street from, oops, something's falling. Something's falling and crawling. Let me show you. Y'all may not believe me. You see that? That was trying to get on me, y'all. That was trying to get on me. Let's move back. Let's move back. Let's move back. All right, so we're on the side of the road. There we go. Hey, what's going on, John? Welcome, welcome. I can see my comments now, y'all. So if anyone's coming by this area, I'm trying to catch a ride. No, I'm just teasing. Trying to catch a ride on one of these planes, okay? Here at the Daniel Field Airport, there's the control center. And this is an airport for private planes. So if you have your own plane, John, then if you want to visit Augusta, you'll be flying into this airport, sir. And then once you get here, you have plenty of options. All right. Now, the options you have is to work out. No, John, you can't come to my house, darling. I'm married. But you can go to Planet Fitness and work out. Then you have Wells Fargo. Get you some extra cash before you go to Big Mama's. That's right. We have a restaurant here in Augusta, Georgia called Big Mama's, y'all. Yep. And they have really, really good food too. But that's what happens when you come to Georgia. Everybody got a Big Mama and they know how to cook. There you go. You're welcome. Let them know I sent you. All right, y'all. So I'm out here basically in the parking lot enjoying the beautiful breeze, but waiting for an order tonight. Y'all can see I already got my Legacy Contracting and Lawn Care shirt on because we have been doing some contracting work today for our business. I don't know about you guys, but if you're a business owner, are you guys, how are you guys doing? Is everything okay? Are you stressed? You know, so being a business owner is interesting. I wouldn't want to do it any other way necessarily, and I've done plenty of jobs for decades, okay? Decades plus. I'm in my 40s and I've had an opportunity to work at a variety of different positions with different, Fortune 100 companies. I shouldn't say 500, but 100, some of the tops. But I don't like being micromanaged. It's a huge thing for me. And being a business owner gives you the opportunity to not be micromanaged. However, with that freedom comes a lot more responsibility. So you have to make sure that you're on top of your own self, so to speak. I know you like to hear that one, John, right? You're on top of your own business so that you can be profitable, one, so that you don't have any hiccups per se in your business, when it comes to clients, when it comes to accounting, when it comes to taxes, and so it can be a bit much to handle. We manage a variety of companies. We have Legacy Contracting and Lawn Care, which is what we did today. We have Legacy Res. Sorry, why am I telling you guys sorry? The door hit me. But anyways, Legacy Res. We do property management, and I do real estate. I have a company called Legacy Notary, so I can notarize your legal documents. We just started Legacy Farming last year, where we vendor and sell our fruits from our gardens. And I'm trying to get into what's going on, y'all? Y'all on YouTube? Say hey to YouTube.
What, get your goofy ass out the road. That motherfucker can't spell you.
Uh-oh. See, y'all, I told you. Uh-oh, he coming back. Let's see.
Told you. Look at that shit.
What? Oh, what's going on with y'all tonight? Where y'all going?
We go.
Okay. Y'all be safe.
All right.
Well, that's what happens here. We have eventful occurrences without even trying. Like, literally, y'all, I'm in the middle of a parking lot, away from everybody. Like, literally. And they having a good time. There they go. Now, he said he can't spell YouTube, but I guess he can't drive either. I'm just saying. But anyways, what I was telling y'all is basically we have a variety of companies. And I've been trying to make sure that I need to let this off my shoulders. Okay, what do you need to let off your shoulders? Oh, okay. You're very stressed, John. What's going on with you, buddy? Okay, we got some more company tonight, y'all. Let's see what's happening. Looks like everybody may be a little bit on the need a little break and a good laugh kind of time tonight. I guess it's halfway through the week, right? So sometimes halfway through the week it's feeling a little tiring, you're not close to the weekend just yet, but I get it. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it is a 10, okay? So what's a 10, buddy? What's a 10? Let me know. Thank y'all for the likes and shares. Appreciate you guys. We are a small channel. We are close to 1,000 subscribers, and I really would like to be at 1,000 so that I can really share with you guys some of the day-to-day with all of the businesses. It's a bit tough to do YouTube as much as I would like to, because it's not profitable, and I'm literally dealing with all these other companies like I was mentioning. But if you guys would like to, please feel free to subscribe and to like and to comment like me and John are talking. You're welcome to talk to me, because sometimes we just need that outlet. And also because I'm a huge supporter of YouTube channels, small channels. Please feel free to gather here. Just so you guys know, what this channel normally talks about is we talk about home ownership and the beauty of everything that comes with it, all the way from purchasing it to remodeling it to the finances regarding it, some of the downsides and upsides, and home ownership has it all. And then we talk about building multiple streams of income, which is what I'm doing now. I'm out here trying to get an Uber, y'all. I'm trying to get an Uber but I gotta laugh instead because, you know, hey, it's Georgia. You know, we like to be friendly, y'all, you know. And then we talk about contracting and lawn care, which is what I did earlier today. Now, y'all, I'll tell you what, these businesses right over here, oops, Big Mama's Wingstop, and I think it's another one or two over there too. But none of them are popping. I mean, I haven't got any orders from Uber off of it tonight. So I'm gonna go to one more location and we're gonna give it a shot. Where I was out with my friends and we were going to get something to eat, okay? And then we saw more of our friends. Oops, hold on, y'all. Sorry, I got one. It wants to come in. Ooh, y'all, it wants to come in for 32 miles. 32 miles. It wants me to go to Evans, Georgia, and then take it all the way back to Hephzibah for 32 miles. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. What did you say, John? I'm sorry. So we were going to get something to eat, and then we saw more of our friends, and he was like, there is a $3,000 bike sitting around the corner, and he was like to me, if you don't tell, I'm going to get people to do things, season. No, threatening you to stab. What? Okay, I hate that. So you've been peer pressured into stealing a bike, and did you do it? The person who was peer pressuring you, is that a friend? Like, would you consider that a real friend, or was it just kind of like somebody maybe that you know from school, somebody in a different kind of group? Was that somebody that you trust? All right, y'all, I think I got another one coming through. I misplaced my keys, John. But answer those questions for me, darling. Okay, so yes and no, not really. Okay. So so you did steal the bike. If that's the yes, then I mean, you've already done it. So is there a way to return the bike that you stole? Who has the bike? I hate that you've been peer pressured into doing anything, because that's not right. And those people who threaten to kill or stab you are not your friends. So unfortunately, you have to watch who you hang out with once you get to know their character. And now obviously you know their character, so now that you know that, do not hang out with them anymore. Most people give threats to people because they feel like intimidating a person to do something is easier than them doing it. And that's generally because they're scared to do it. So they probably know, because a different boy has the bike, it's not giving me it back, so I can't return it. Okay, well, do you still hang with this boy? Because you stole the bike and he has the bike. So unfortunately, now the person who really owns the bike is at a loss. But I understand that, you know, the survival instinct in you didn't want to get hurt. However, it's not right to steal something from somebody, because people work very hard for what they acquire, And even if he didn't work hard for it, it wasn't yours to steal, you know. Now, obviously, you know that, so I'm not going to beat you up about it because you wouldn't even mention it if you thought it was right. But it's important that in life we make difficult choices that maybe we don't want to make, i.e. ending that friendship. That's for certain. Technically, the person who has the bike is probably going to get in trouble again, if not this time, again later. Oh, okay. I got you. So he left it in the street with the keys in it. Okay. Well, I mean, the only thing now is, did somebody else steal the bike? So I don't know, John. Maybe you should just really consider not having that type of friend again. It's not worth it, buddy. It's not worth it. All right, y'all. So I am picking up an order here in Augusta, Georgia. I'm on my way to Burger King. And I believe I'm going in the right direction. Let me turn up the volume. And I'm glad because it was looking a little crazy. Like I didn't have any orders coming through. And it's currently 9-something. So right now it is dark. We're on Eastern time here in Augusta. And it's just started to get dark about 8:45 or so. So it's dark now. Hey, what's going on, Gray? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, y'all, I am on my way to pick up a customer's Uber Eats order. Now, Uber Eats has been a bit slow today because technically this is, let's see, 9/11. So this is around dinner time. But I'm just getting that first order that you guys see now. All right, y'all. Oh, so I was about to give y'all a red light party, but the light wanted to turn green. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for hitting the like button and subscribing. Here on the Legacy channel, we normally discuss everything building multiple streams of income, which is what I'm doing now, home ownership and all that entails, and contracting and repair. And we did a little bit of that earlier today. We got bumpy roads in Augusta, so sorry about that. My phone holder just did the gangster lean on me. All right, y'all. So here in Augusta, we have a variety of restaurants and different quote-unquote hot spots in the area. We're headed now to downtown Augusta, and we're going to be delivering, I believe it said 5 miles from that downtown Burger King. So that's where we're headed now. I like your smell. Righty. Guess what, y'all? You can see the glare on my face. It's a red light, and we do something called red light parties. So we gotta find a station. Come on. We gotta find a station. Oh, there we go. It's green. but we still getting down. Hey, I'm outside. Oh, it's hot outside. That's true. I'm outside. It's hot outside. All right, y'all. I don't want to get a copyright flag on my live, so I gotta turn it off. But if this is your first time visiting, then I do, when I'm doing gig work, something called red light parties. And that means at every red light, we party. We party. Because we can. Because why not? Have you danced today? You know, why not? It's a beautiful day. Beautiful night. Life is great. Even if it's not great, you're on your way to making it great. Why? Because you're a legacy builder. That's all I'm saying. So, either way, gotta enjoy your life. Gotta enjoy your life, y'all. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out which way to go to get there quickest. But I don't want to go to the app and it's not talking to me. The reason I don't want to go to the app is because that Uber app takes over everything. Okay? Uber and YouTube don't like working on this same phone at the same time. So if I go to Uber to hear the navigation to the restaurant, it closes out my live. Then it reconnects, but I lose y'all, you know, so I'm trying to make sure I don't lose y'all. And I'm gonna attempt to just get to the location, then check to see for the name, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going the right way, y'all. I know I'm going a way, okay? Not a way, but a decent way. But the problem is this the quickest way? Is this the quickest way to my destination? That I do not know. I think it's this way. I think that's the quickest way. Let's see. Oh, y'all, we at a red light. Y'all didn't tell me. Hey. Woo. Hey. Alright, we moving. I almost missed the red light party. Y'all gotta tell me. We was too busy trying to figure out where to go. So you're in the UK, John? Okay, got it. Now, does that mean there's different rules to the UK, or what would you say would be the right thing to do in that scenario? You tell me. What do you think the right thing to do would be? And if you guys have any ideas, chime in. So John had a little situation where he done something he's not proud of, but he feels like he did it because he thought that by not doing it, he would be in danger. So he stole something that was not his, and the person who made him do it now has ownership of that item, or the item may be on the street with the key in it. What do you think he should do? So let him know. He says he doesn't know, he's not sure, and the good news is that he's coming to us and asking for some feedback, and that's a brave thing to do. So kudos to you, John, for knowing that it's not right and wanting to do better, sir. That's always a great thing. Always a great thing. All right, y'all. So we're down understood. Well, you got time, John. You know, I can't tell you that you may not make a few more mistakes in your life if you're only 16. Sometimes along this journey, we do things that we're not proud of. But the good news is that you know and you understand that that is not right. And hopefully you understand to not do it again. But instead to separate yourself from people that make you feel, one, peer pressured, and two, like your life is in danger. Okay? That's not a friend. And it's important that you separate from them and don't go back to trusting and putting yourself in a situation with a group of boys that can cause you some real trouble if you're caught by the legal system, or just in general making you do things that you know are not ethically correct, you know. So that's the good news, y'all. I'm at this location and it looks like it's closed, so I'm thinking maybe it's just a drive through for a pickup. So let's see, give me a second, let me get the customer's name. Thank you. Have a good night. All right, y'all. So we got our order picked up. Yep. Guess what we're at? A red light. And my radio. I'm trying to make it come on. I can't see it in the dark. Oh my gosh. There we go. Gotta have our red light party, y'all. I forgot. Hey. Oh man. All right, y'all, we riding. All right, so we got our customer's order, and now we are headed to deliver. Unfortunately, look at all those lights down there. I don't know what's going on, but we're not gonna go that way. Look at all that. We're not gonna go that way. We're gonna cut. Ooh, what was that? A rabbit? Did y'all see that in the road? Was that a rabbit? A real eventful night tonight. We are heading downtown Augusta, Georgia. Some train tracks. All right, y'all. So we got one order to deliver tonight, and we're gonna make it happen. It's an order from Burger King. Looks like the customer ordered 3 Whoppers, so they got a taste for some Whoppers tonight. And we're delivering to downtown Augusta. So you know what, guys? Let me give you the little scenic route of downtown. It's a beautiful area, and it's turning into a nice eclectic mix of new and old. They're building a lot down here in this area. And that's a red light party. We missed, y'all. We missed it. I tried to get my radio on, but we'll catch the next one. What about that? You always have red lights, right? Let's see if we can catch the next one. Hey! Oh, that's funny. Because y'all see my windshield? I need my car washed. Yes! Look at them windshields. Woo! Need the car wash, yeah. Car wash. Yeah, 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 yeah. Car wash, yeah. Look at that windshield. I know, y'all. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. My windshield's looking a little crazy. Alright, so this is the beautiful downtown area here in Augusta, Georgia. And on a random Wednesday, look how crowded and beautiful it is. I love to see this because at one time, y'all, it looked like our downtown area was going bye-bye. So thank God it did not. Oop, hold on. Y'all see that? I think I went down one way. I apologize, y'all. I've been living here since before there was one. So let me figure out how to not be going down one way. All right, y'all. So we just dropped off to our customer. And for some reason, all right, y'all. So we just dropped off to our customer. I'm sorry about that. With my camera, for some reason, it didn't want to give me an option to flip the camera around to show y'all some of the downtown area here. This is beautiful downtown. Oh, they got something going on tonight. Miami vibe. Oh, this looks nice and relaxing. He's blasting some music as he goes past the theater in his Jeep. Seems like a good time to me. And then he's pulling up to a red light. Hey. Oh, that's beautiful. Y'all hear those words? And then we see a couple holding hands and walking down the street in love. Oh, it's so sweet. It's so sweet, y'all. All right, so I'm downtown. This is one of the other hot spots for some orders. One came through that wanted me to go to South Carolina to pick it up. Then North Augusta, South Carolina to pick it up. And then drop it off in Aiken, South Carolina. But tonight, that's a little bit too country for me. In about 30 miles. This one is wanting me to pick it up from down here, downtown, but it wants me to take it to Jackson, South Carolina tonight. So it wants me to take it across the border into South Carolina to the town of Jackson, which is a nice drive. We just seen the Popo. I like this angle. What about you guys? Do y'all like this angle by any chance? Let me know. If you like this angle, if you prefer this angle when I'm driving. You can kind of see some of the things that I'm passing by on the screen. And it's not a front angle, so let me know if you like this one. Alright, so because I didn't take that Aiken order, now it's just giving me basic orders, and those orders are not great at all. They're not great So, because I haven't gotten anything decent at this point in downtown Augusta, we're heading out. We're leaving downtown Augusta, and as I look at the screen, I realize my car does need to be washed. Anybody know a mobile car wash person? Let me know. Somebody that can at one of my locations on site. Comment below. Let me know. Let me know. Comment below. All right, y'all. So we are headed on to another location. I might need to put my hair back up. What's going on with y'all tonight? John, are you still there? Hopefully that helped with getting everything sorted out, you know. Yeah, but if you're 16, you got plenty of time, darling. You got plenty of time. Oh, y'all, I'm at a red light. Don't tell me. And it just turned on. Alright, so that order, again, them trying to take me to Aiken, and it definitely wasn't worth 30 miles tonight. So I'm glad I didn't take that. Alright, y'all, so we are heading on back into Martinez, Augusta. Well, even though the CSRA is comprised of several different areas, Martinez, Evans, Hephzibah, Grovetown, South Augusta, North Augusta, Downtown Augusta, East Augusta, West Augusta. Guess what? It's all Augusta. So we are headed back. See if we can get an order there. And if not, it's getting a little bit late tonight. We're going to call it a night. But if this has been your first time visiting us on the channel, I am so glad that you got a chance to do some gig work and some conversation with me. We are a small channel looking to grow 1,000 plus. I am close. This month is not over, and I know that it's possible. Thank you guys in advance for liking and subscribing, making this possible. This channel, we talk about a variety of things to include home ownership, building multiple streams of income, contracting, and repair. All right, y'all. Thanks again. Take care. Have a great and safe night, y'all.